Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 11 of this church. Let's get started. So in the previous video, you were able to start adding this. This is the topo surface. Now we're gonna continue working on this, and I'm going to add some of this boundary lines that are the split face with a different material. So I just want to check here underside if I'm able to create another one without even having this. So it looks like I can. So I'm gonna edit this. Probably going to go to level 1 so that I could see where it is, and then similar to what we did here, I'm just going to add some spline here, and then here I'm just going to add it all the way there, and then another one, same idea. I'm just going to fix that. That's the good thing about spline, is that you can manipulate it afterwards. And then here we're just going to close it off, and then we could deal with that later on in terms of extending it, because we still need to do the closing of this. So here we need to close it off, we need to add the ramp and those kind of stuff. So we'll deal with that later on. As you can see, I'm just doing this for now and then closing it off right here. Maybe I could extend this one right here instead so that it looks much better. So click on finish, and then let's go to site, and then in 3D it will show as well. So I kind of like the curvature of that. And then here we need to now create this ramp. I want a curve ramp here with a probably a different material. And then here I'm gonna wrap this around, so I'm gonna edit that again later on so that we have some pathways there, and then here as well. So here I'm going to select that again, edit surface, and then let's go to site, and then here in site we need to place the point again in 0 elevation first. So we start off with that. I'm gonna start right here, 0. I just wanted to be in the 0 point first. And then now we need to gradually, so for around 400. And then here negative 800. And then negative 1500. and then I usually preview it. So here, as you can see, there's a big concave. I'm going to add a negative portion again around here, a big decrease, but the negative 1500, I'm probably going to extend it now up to here. So I'm going to edit this and then go back to site and then place another point. Like I said, I'm just going to add this and then negative 2000. Negative 2500. And then let's look at it in 3D. So there is a big drop, and then here on this post I'm going to put this one in ground, and then base offset negative, I'm just gonna shoot it at 2000 for now, so that it's protruding way down, and at least we could set up right here. So now what I'm gonna do again is edit surface, go to site, and then I believe we got stuck here in negative 2500, and then now maybe we could just put negative 3000 onto our site right here. This is the parking lot, and then let's see how it looks. So now at least this part is flat, and then this one is, I'm going to extend it more. I want a bigger site in terms of the flat area, because after this we could create the surroundings. We can attach a road or some sort. So now, as you can see, it's looking like this. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to fix this. So edit, boundary, go to level 1, and then from here I'm gonna use this again, the spline. I'm just going to use this to have this one curved. I'm not sure if I could do a trim. So here I cannot do a trim. So I'm probably going to just delete this part, and then I just want to connect them all together. So one big and then here then connect it right here, can access here, and then with this one we could just pull this one right about here, and then let me connect that. This one I'm just gonna handle this right there so that we have a nice curve. Doesn't look perfect, but it's good enough. So here I'm gonna connect this one with probably a curve and then connect this again. I'm just using my I just want it to be connected at the end. This one I'm gonna connect all the way. There we go. That is connected. And then let me connect another one. And then here, just connect them both together. There we go. And then you could fix it, change the curvature, fix the gap, if it's too short. So it's easy to manipulate like that. Once you finish, and then as you can see, it looks much better. And then we could just add some bushes right here or some plants. And then here we're going to have the parking. So we're going to connect it right here. Because there's a big drop here. So we're going to have something here to connect them. So let's go back to site. And then split surface again. Select that surface, and then here I'm just going to select the rectangle, and then around here I know that this is flat, so this is the parking lot. So going to add that, and then I'm going to connect them from here. So I'm going to trim that out. This one will be passing right about here. So I'm gonna make sure to have this one at least arced. And then I'm assuming there's the poles here. So somewhere like that. And then another one. And then adding some of that. And then here SL, that's split element, and then just pull it out and connect it. Try to connect it. This one, I'm just gonna connect it. So I'm using tab just to connect them. SL again to split this, and then grab it and then pull it there. This one we could just extend again. I'm just looking for the endpoint. And then here, and then endpoint. I'm wondering if I could just connect this. So let me go here to the ground. And I'm just going to extend it. So we have this. We can extend this. And then now we could add the exit right here. And then this is the road. Then I'm just gonna trim this out. And then we could just extend this later on. And then SL here to break it off. And then just grab it right there to open it up. And then click finish. Split boundary must split in the surface into exact 2 pieces. Okay, show. So I think it's because it's overlapping probably here. So something is overlapping, I believe. It's probably right here. So now I was just experimenting what's going on. I use, instead of spline here, I use start and radius arc, and I created this arc instead. I know it's not perfect, but it did work. I check, so I could just extend it like that, and we have a perfect arc instead of here. And then here it's easy to trim. So after that I could use this one again to create an arc. And then we could just do a straight here. And then close it off. I'm gonna trim this. then here I'm going to change and then SL to split both of this and then just trim. And then after that, change the material, and then here we have the same problem again. I just want to double check all of this, making sure that everything is trimmed. Looks like this one worked. It worked earlier. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to delete this, trim, so for some reason so I was able to figure out what's wrong. So what I did wrong is that I used split surface instead of sub-region. So now I'm stuck with a split surface. Now I could just use sub-region now in order to create that curve. So let me do that. So I'm just going to do this and then move this one a little bit like so, and then do another one. So here we're just going to extend this, extend that, and then I just need to join this all together, and then here, even though we go past it, it will not show. There we go. Click finish. This one is just over a bit, and then click finish. And if we see it in 3D, it will look like that. I could edit this so that we could just go above here, and then we could just edit this part, edit boundary, and then let's just move this one a bit like that. So this one, it doesn't let us go over, so but that's fine. This one looks nice anyway. And then here we could add in another sub-region. So just create another sub-region, rectangular right here, and then just connect it like that. And then you could just go over. And then just trim it. And then SL, trim it again. And then if you see it, this will look like that. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue in the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.